Thanks, Muffin. All right, we are talking about something brand new today from David's Cookies, a 60 count of the large preformed party favorite cookie dough. David's is a bakery in New York City, and it's the one that's in that famous department store that we smell the cookie dough and we smell the bakery as we're walking through. All of these are preformed cookie doughs that ship to you like this in a box, allowing you to take the perfect cookie out of this box, whether it's 1, 2, or all 60 of them, put them on a baking sheet, bake them fresh, and enjoy what basically tastes like and is consistently the same as what you would get from David's New York. This is Jessie Oliva, who is joining us, one of our foodie friends, to talk about this offer. Let me go through the choices and let you know that this 5-time Customer Choice Award winner for Best Cookie is all about exactly what I just said, the freshest cookie dough that you bake to order from your home for these types of results. So $59.98 means that these are $1 a cookie. You can't pay for that in New York in that department store in this large size. We're offering all in the chocolate chunk. So if you want all 60 in the preformed dough and chocolate chunk, you can ask about that. You can also ask for all of the peanut butter. You can get them all in the birthday white chip, or you can get them all in the oatmeal raisin. You can also do a combo. The combo is going to give you 30 of the chocolate chunk and then your choice of the birthday, the peanut butter, or the oatmeal. So however you want to break it down, you can do it. What I love about these is what happened this weekend for us, Jessie. My brother-in-law surprised us, came in from out of town to spend the weekend. And we threw some stuff on the grill. Of course, when we finished, we hadn't planned on a special visitor. Yeah. So what do? I go to my freezer, I open out the box, just like I showed you. Yes. And in 15 minutes, we're all eating delicious cookies, fresh baked.
Isn't that the best? You didn't have to buy the ingredients. You didn't have to get the mixing bowl out, dirty your whole kitchen. Right. No, you are just picking how many you want to bake and throwing them in the oven. Directions are on the box.
And they're so good. And that's the other thing. If they weren't good, it wouldn't be so exciting, but they are.
They're
so
let's start
good with the flavors. We'll start with the chocolate chunk.
This is the chocolate chunk. This is the one you know and love from David's, the one that has put us on the map in the size that you love, that 1.5 ounce, not chocolate chips, chocolate chunks. We use whole eggs with this, and as you can see, we load it. And what's so nice about this is when you bake this at home, you bake it to your liking. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, they melt beautifully. They come out of the oven like perfectly even every single time. The consistency is always phenomenal. Next up is the peanut butter.
The peanut butter. What I love about the peanut butter, and if you are a peanut butter lover, this is not only real peanut butter in the batter, but also peanut butter chips. So you're getting that extra added crunch. I mean, peanut butter lovers, yes, please.
Delicious. And again, take a little dollop of ice cream, put 2 of these together, make yourself an ice cream sandwich. It's the best for the summertime. And speaking of best for the summertime, how about our party? It's like a birthday party, but really the confetti cookie is one that everybody can enjoy pretty much for every celebration.
Yes, and this one is extra special because not only are you getting those fun festive birthday sprinkles, you're also getting Hershey's white chocolate chips, you're getting mini chocolate chips, and you are also getting M&Ms in there. So look at that. It is loaded, it is fun, and it is a really just special take on that sugar cookie
and
that
you get
love.
A nice little crunch and chocolate and all the fun fruity flavors of the sprinkles as well. And last but not least, one of my favorites is the oatmeal raisin.
The oatmeal raisin. I mean, this one truly makes like grandma tastes like grandma makes. We're using plump California raisins, those whole rolled oats, soft, tender, juicy, just perfection, that little bit of chewiness.
And these are the big cookies. So once again, these are preformed, offered in the 60 count. What we're doing is something that is only available during this show at this price. At the end of our show at 7 p.m., the price goes away. There's no auto delivery for this. So like we said before, The only way to get more is to get more. You can put them in the freezer, and they're freezer safe for up to a year.
Up to a year, yeah.
Right.
And by the way, you are getting 2 separate boxes. So if you choose 2 different flavors, they're coming in the separate boxes for you. You see they are perfectly pre-formed. So you're just taking what you want to bake, directions printed on the box. You preheat your oven. You don't thaw these. You don't even have to grease your cookie sheet.
Nothing.
You throw them in, and 14 minutes later, fresh cookies.
And what's great about it is every time, Jessie, you put them in the oven, you have success. There's no, you can't mess this up.
You
really can't mess it up.
Yeah.
So as much as I try to mess up baked goods, and I'm very good at messing up, I'm not a baker. I am not. That is not my wheelhouse. But I always make sure I have an assortment of different flavors of David's preformed cookie dough on hand, so I can always throw together a quick dessert. So this is just 3 of the flavors that we have here. You can get chocolate chunk, all 60, or any of the individual flavors in a 60 count, or do a combination chocolate chunk and oatmeal, chocolate chunk and the celebration birthday, or chocolate chunk and the peanut butter. You can have them any way you would like. The chocolate chunk choice has been the most popular. So there's 200 of those available for the next 200 people that are placing their order for it. Put it in your cart and check out. It's not yours until you do that. So if you want that all chocolate chunk offer in the large cookies, please go ahead and place your order. So backstory on David's. Company started in 1979 in that department store,
That's right. Yep. And so David's has been around for many years. It's also a QVC customer winner, right? We have been voted best cookie for the last 5 years in a row. Why is that? Because you said it, Jane, it's always consistent results. And unlike cookies that are already baked, right, where you have to eat them quickly, no, these stay in your freezer. You decide when you want to make them, when you're in the mood for one cookie, a few cookies, a few dozen cookies, and you are getting over 5.5 pounds of cookie dough. This is that chocolate chunk. This is that classic, the one that David's is truly known for. Not chocolate chips, chocolate chunks, soft in the center, that crispiness on the outside. And as we've been saying, they bake up perfectly every time.
They do such a great job consistently making this dough, and the reason that they did it was so that they would always have consistent cookies that they were producing. And then the idea sparked, oh, wait a minute, now if we have perfect cookies every time and we want our customers to have this perfect experience every time, then we'll sell the cookie dough just like we use in the bakery. So that's how it started, and now you get to have that fresh baked bakery experience at home. You want your family to come running for dessert, then all you got to do is turn the oven on, put these on a baking sheet in the oven. In 15 minutes, they're all going to be standing there waiting to sample some of these cookies.
It's true.
So good.
Jane, I say this, and you just said, you had family visiting. To me, this is the ultimate hosting hack. Who doesn't want fresh, warm cookies? And with this, you're not making the mess. You're not buying the ingredients. You're doing it when you want. And right there, you can really see all those delicious inclusions. So with the chocolate chunk, you are getting those big chocolate chunks. With that birthday, not only are you getting sprinkles, you are getting those white chocolate chips, the Hershey chocolate chips. You are also getting the M&Ms. Yeah, that is my son's favorite. It is just such a fun cookie to enjoy. And then with the oatmeal, you are getting those plump, juicy raisins from California and peanut butter. If you are a peanut butter lover, this is double peanut butter in the batter, and then peanut butter chips to give you the crunch.
You know what I love too, with the one-time only price? I love the combos because yes, we all love the chocolate chunk. So I always go with a combo that includes chocolate chunk because that way I've got the family, everybody's favorite in the mix. But then it's nice to be able to bake, a couple of peanut butter or bake a couple of the birthday or bake a couple of the oatmeal along with the chocolate chunk. And then everybody's got a little variety. So it's, a delicious offer, a delicious thing to have on hand in the freezer. We're getting ready for summer vacations. Kids are getting out of school, Jess. Your kids are probably just about done with school. So as the school year wraps up, now we've got to find ways to entertain them and keep them engaged. Let them even make them themselves. Let them take and if you take the cookie dough out, you can have fun with it. So we did some fun things like this. Look at this little cast iron oatmeal bake where
Yes.
you took the cookie dough, soften it up.
That's right, and look, it's almost like a crumble
Right.
on top. Over here, we've also got the ice cream sandwiches. I mean, perfect
ice
time
cream
of year for
sandwiches, I
that.
know.
And by the way, when you make ice
Yeah.
cream sandwiches at home, they
Yeah.
taste even
They're the
better.
best.
You could eat them fresh. You can then wrap them up and store them in
Yeah.
your freezer if you want to.
Make them ahead of time.
Yeah.
Or if you have an ice cream bar and let everybody make their own
Oh my
ice cream
gosh.
sandwiches with these cookies.
That's
okay.
fun.
So let me walk you through what we have here. And a reminder, one-time only price means that at the end of the show, the price goes up. It's not going to be offered for a lower price for some months. If you want all chocolate chunk, we have 150 remaining. If you want the chocolate chunk with the peanut butter, 400, I'm pointing at the wrong one, 400 of those. If you want chocolate chunk with the birthday celebration, we have 250. If you want chocolate chunk with the oatmeal, we have 550. And if you want all oatmeal, 150, all birthday, 100, and all of the peanut butter, we only have 100 of those.
Amazing. You are getting 60 cookies pre-formed, ready to go. And I just want to show you again how they come. 2 separate boxes. So if you pick up 2 different flavors, know that they are separated. You simply throw these in your freezer, and when you want cookies, you turn your oven on to 350, directions right on the box.
These are double layers, by the way, so when you're looking at these
yes.
little pucks, they're the 1.5 ounce size. After this row is done, then lift up the paper. There's another row of those in there. And like you said, Jessie, I love this is exactly what I leave them in the box, leave them in the thing, so that the instructions for baking them is on the side. Preheat your oven to 350. Put out as many as you want, bake them, and then keep an eye on them because every oven is different. But once you're done, they're delicious. I let them cool because I want them to be a little bit crisp, especially if I'm making an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, of course, yes.
But you can also eat them warm with the chocolate melting. They're absolutely delicious
With
that
your
way
milk,
too.
and I just wanted to pull this out again to show you because you know what, you don't always have to use your main oven if you want to just make a few. If you have that countertop oven, you can even throw these in your air fryer as well, so think about that. You are not even greasing the cookie sheet, and I have to tell you, I love that they just come right off the cookie sheet.
They do.
They never stick.
You know what the one challenge might be?
What?
I don't know, Jessie.
Oh, I know what you're
We
going to
might need a bigger glass. Yeah, this is not quite making it.
These
so
are
you're going to
big.
need a bigger glass. Or, obviously, I'm kidding, you can break it in half and dunk away. But the whole idea, again, milk and cookies, it's just
Heaven.
a classic, you know, it's a classic dessert. I don't care what you're eating. You could be eating filet mignon and lobster. When somebody brings out a fresh baked David cookies, you're going to be like, wait, what? Yes.
Come on
I am a kid
now.
again. Thank you very much.
That is for sure. And these are the big ones, 1.5 ounces. You could get that chocolate chunk, which is that one that you know and love us for. The peanut butter is double peanut butter with the peanut butter chips. The celebration is just packed with fun
So
with the Hershey
fun.
white chocolate and the M&Ms. And then, I mean, the raisin, oatmeal raisin.
Don't forget, you can use this
Delish.
cookie dough, thaw it out a little bit, form it into a cast iron pan, and you can make a giant birthday cookie if you wanted to do that as well.
Great
This is
idea.
135698, a one-time only price on David's. That's a good thing, but know that that price goes up. At the end of our show at 7 p.m., the price expires. Thank you for being here.
Oh,
Good
thank
to
you for
see
having
as
me. So
always.
good to be here.
All right. Still to come in the show, we're going to talk